And what I always hear from entrepreneurs and marketing professionals, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. Make time to write the email. Heck, you can even customize that so it can be your template email. Make time. It matters to build your online presence. It matters to build the trust of your customers. And when you get a few of these reviews, you can start highlighting them on the homepage of your website. And why do I say the homepage of your website? Because your homepage is the most visited site page of your whole website. It's true. For a lot of companies, it's true, unless you have a blog that just went viral and is getting a ton of shares, a ton of eyeballs on. But for most cases, your homepage is going to be the most viewed site page. So I recommend adding 5 customer reviews on your homepage. Make it its own section block. That will build, one, you're already building your online presence on these, search engines, right? The Yelp reviews will come up. People will see it if they're searching for your services or product. And then when they get on your website, you're just reassuring them about how awesome your customers think your product or service is. So you just doubled the trust rate right there. And they're more inclined, they're already in the buying decision. And they're more inclined to go with you than anyone else. I've had phone calls where they've said, Jesus, I found you on Google search. Because I like to do marketing research. I like to know how people find me, how they find JRM Web Marketing, how they find me specifically. Because some people will reach out to me on LinkedIn, which is awesome. And I love it. And they'll ask me, we need WordPress website development services. Here's our current website. We need a redesign. They'll send me the link. And I said, let's set up a meeting over Zoom, right? And we'll talk, and I'll ask them, how did you hear about me? And they said, sometimes it's LinkedIn. I saw one of your posts. I saw this. I searched on LinkedIn, which, by the way, LinkedIn is very professional. It's B2B. So if you're in the B2B space, update your LinkedIn profile. Add the exact keywords that people, if they're searching for your product or services, are going to find you. Okay. If you need an example, go to my LinkedIn page, Jesus McDonald. I have it very optimized. I spent a lot of time on it. I've ran it by professionals, okay? HR professionals too, just to make sure that I had the lingo in place for certain things. Now, what I want to say is people would type in to LinkedIn, I'll have a director of marketing or VP of marketing. It's usually those 2 types of people that would reach out to me. And I would find out that, and they have been a lot of times my biggest customers. And they're usually tech, in the tech industry, software. And what they've told me is they'll type in the LinkedIn search bar. They're already on LinkedIn. They're professionals, okay? They're being educated. They're learning a lot of things on LinkedIn. They're posting already, especially as marketing professionals. Like LinkedIn, you're gonna spend time as a marketing professional on LinkedIn, especially if you have a business that you're trying to promote. You're gonna promote it on the LinkedIn social media channel. So you're gonna be on LinkedIn if they're a marketing professional, okay? And this VP of marketing said, I typed web developer or website development. Your LinkedIn profile came up as the top 3. I reached out to all 3. You were the most responsive in communication, which, FYI, in sales, you have to be very responsive. There's a lot of people that said, no, work-life balance, and, I'll respond when I can. I'm not a firm believer of that. I mean, yes, on the work-life balance, but when you're on the clock, your customers your leads, your prospects, you need to be extremely responsive with that. And if you can't do it because your schedule doesn't permit, you should hire someone to do that, because that's just sales opportunities that just go down the sink. And they're going to move on to your other competitor or somebody else that would meet their needs. Okay. And a lot of people that I hear about that is like, oh, well, I'm scared for setting the tone that way and they're going to expect that. Well, you should change that. You should set the tone in the onboarding process. You should set the tone. This is who I am. And this is what we expect. This is what we do. But the customer should expect exactly at every corner, at every phase, the whole customer experience, they should know exactly what they're going to be expecting. And if they don't, you did not do a good job setting the tone. You did not do a good job communicating that. And you need to make sure you have that in place. Okay? Why is this important to customer reviews, Jesus? Because the customer experience, if you have that solidified, is just going to make your customer review even better because they went through the whole experience. Okay? Now, I've had other people, directors of marketing people, that have found JRM Web Marketing, our company, on LinkedIn because it has its own LinkedIn page. And then they said, hey, JRM Web Marketing was one of the top 5 companies that came up for website development, which is awesome. And then I went to Google search to research each company. And JRM Web Marketing had the most 5-star reviews. There was 2 of them that didn't even have Google My Business set up. And then the other ones were like a 3.5 rating. And she said JRM Web Marketing was the only 5-star review company. The only 5-star company. So it was a no-brainer to us. We read the reviews of what your customers posted. We read your responses. I was like, all right, creeper. No, I'm kidding. But I was like, dang, she did a lot of research already. She looked at my LinkedIn profile page. She looked at the LinkedIn company page for JRM Web Marketing. People do a lot of research. So customer reviews matter. Customer reviews are powerful. Make time to do them. If you guys need any additional help, I'd be more than happy to help in any way possible. Message me on LinkedIn. You guys have a great day.